Peace and magic to the gods and the goddesses. Welcome to Word Origins with Lucifer, Part 6. And this episode is going to continue on mind control. We're going to get to the heart of what mind control is, aka anti-magic. So the first word we're going to cover and start off this whole conversation with, we are going to start mind. Because in order to understand what mind control is, you have to understand what the mind is. So we're going to start off with mind, M-I-N-D, which is a memory or thought. So when people say mind your business, they're talking about focus on self, focus on your memories, and focus on your thought. And also, I feel like this word is very, very important, especially with the whole phrase of mind your business. You can also say mine, M-I-N-E, your business. For the simple fact, the word mine means me or it means vein. And it also can mean to dig for products such as mining gold, mining coal, meaning to dig. So mind yourself, mind your business, meaning to dig deep within your memories and thoughts and try to use those for a business because you yourself are a business. Your physical self is a business. That's just what it is. And the word mind is of Celtic origins. And this part really starts to get trippy because the Celtics are a definitely interesting group of people for the simple fact a lot of people don't know like Hollywood. Hollywood is like one of the biggest well-known mind control things in America. For the simple fact, the word even tells you what it means. Like people, I guarantee you, people don't even know what Hollywood is. Hollywood is a holly tree. And a holly tree, real purpose and spiritual meaning, it means abundance and fertility. But the crazy part is that Druids. Druids are magical priests, which are Celtics, that worship this tree and use this tree in magical spells. So that's what Hollywood is. Hollywood is just an entertainment spell. Like the word tainment, T-A-I-N, tame, it means to control. They put it right in front of your face. You just have to use discernment and common sense to understand what they mean. So now that you understand what entertainment and Hollywood, how all of this affects your mind or whatnot, so we're going to get to the Ewish people. When I say Ew, I say E-W-I-S-H. I'm not going to say their real name. I'm just going to say the Ewish people. So the Jewish people created this imaginary character called Jesus Christ. Like Jesus Christ is a fictitious. It's not a real character at all. And it's like all of these holidays and festivals are rituals of energy and blood sacrifice. Like literally, all of these holidays, if you start looking up the deeper meanings behind them, they all got some messed up origins of where they came from. They all came from some type of death and blood sacrifice. If you really go back and do your research on all of these holidays we have in America, and I'm pretty sure it's not just America, it's all of these countries around the world. It's just the same thing. Like all of these holidays or whatever are the same thing. And then the Vatican has always been under the Jewish control. And that's the part people do not understand. Like, they try to separate the Vatican and the Jewish people, not even realizing the Jewish people was the ones who created it. Like where you think Jesus even came from? Jesus is a Jewish non-existent character that people pour all of their energy into. And it's not even just the Christianity religion, it's all of these religions. Like all of this lines up to compulsiveness. Like it all do. And the reason why I say it lines up to compulsiveness is because religious laws play reverse psychology and forbid idolatory worship of self. But you have to worship an individual whom never existed. Like, and all this correlates to stripping yourself from your true power. Like, think about that. Religious laws, like, they forbid you from idolatory worship of worshiping yourself, meaning to give yourself value, meaning, and a purpose in life. But you worshiping a person who does not exist. Like they tell you not to have idolatership of something, but yet they presenting something in front of your face for you to worship. That literally makes no sense. And I'm sorry for the noise in the background. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do so many things at once just to get everything done I need to get done. And I apologize for the noise in the background. But we're going to get through this. We're almost finished. This is going to be a relatively short video. So all of this strips you from power, from self. And this worshiping this non-real character, people are bringing this non-real character, they're giving it a life of energy. Meaning this character does not exist, but so many people believe in it that it kind of exists, but it technically don't exist because people give that character that attention. And this is the direct result of worshiping outside of self. It causes a diversion and distraction to keep people from advancing in spirituality and from working on self and evolving your own soul. Like once you realize this, you realize the witch power concept, the anti-magic and all of this, because it's just reverse psychology. Literally all of this, the stuff that they push in front of you is reverse psychology. That's all it is. They tell you you can't do something, but yet they have you worshiping something that they literally present in front of you and tell you not to do. But it's cool if you worship something outside of yourself, as long as you don't worship yourself. That logically makes no sense. And again, this is just anti-magic to remove all spiritual knowledge and replace it with Jewish characters. The Jewish people, aka the Khazars. That's what they really are. They're called the Khazarian people. Like these are the same people. Matter of fact, for the Americans, I'm gonna take it back. We're taught in school that white people own plantations. We were showed movies over and over again that white people own plantations. No, they're non-melanated people, but they were the Jewish people who owned these plantations. And all of these people who owned these plantations ended up taking all of this money and investing it into major corporations that still exist today. They had all of this by having a corporation that owns another corporation that owns another corporation. They do this to hide the names and the money trails. So you won't realize this. It's just to keep you stupid. It's just to keep you unaware and disinterested and to make you work to find out what's really, really, really going on. So we are going to end that discussion on that note. I'm going to continue the mind control series very, very soon. But in the meantime, you should definitely subscribe to my clan's Patreon page. It is called Head Deity Clan. You should definitely do it. There are 3 tiers. You should just go ahead and get the VIP access for $25 a month because it literally just covers everything. It covers everything. There are 3 tiers. The first tier is $7 a month and you just get like the basic access. The second tier is $14 a month and you get some goodies, some tarot reading, a little tarot readings, and angel gematria readings daily and that or whatever. But the VIP is the one that you want, the tier 3, the $25 a month. I guarantee it will be worth your money. So you all have a magical day, and remember, you have the choices in life. You control your own destiny. Do not be compulsive because this is what anti-magic is meant to do. It is meant to make you do things without thinking or realizing that you have a choice to do it. Do not be compulsive. You have the power and the magic. Continue on your journey, and you all have a magical day.